Hey everyone, with snow flying in the high country and backcountry skiing and riding on everybody's mind, I wanted to share with you 10 items from my preseason backcountry checklist. Enjoy. Number 1, wax your skis. So in regards to preseason and maintenance around my skis, waxing them is imperative. When we wax our skis, it hardens the base. That protects the base, makes the equipment last longer. It also hardens the base, making it easier to turn. This makes us a better skier. So just with a little bit of maintenance, you get to protect your equipment and become a better athlete. Number 2, condition your skins. Take care of them, for God's sakes. Treat them like your own skin. In preparation for the season, in regards to my skins, what I like to do is I like to put a hydrophobic treatment on pre-season and then during the season. And so you can wax, or you can put something like Nick Wax Skin Proof on in an effort to be able to put more of a hydrophobic treatment on the skin itself. This makes it more waterproof, reduces the amount of weight, and then ultimately it lets the skin slide better and makes it less likely to ice up. And so put this on before you need it, and ultimately you'll be less likely to have problems in the field. Number 3, boot to binding interface. Make sure this thing fits into that thing. Another important factor pre-season is checking your boot to binding interface. Probably one of the most overlooked things that people do once they get into the backcountry, especially after you've boot packed up something or toured something out, and then you've gone to lock your heel in and your boot doesn't fit properly. So just take a few minutes, make sure that the boot fits into the toe of your binding properly, that it pivots well, making sure that the heel piece is adequately adjusted in order to accommodate the boot sole length. Number 4, new battery in your beacon. Don't be a cheapskate. Spend the freaking $5 and put a new battery in your beacon. It'll last you all season. For a preseason check in regards to your beacon, just take a few minutes and put a brand new battery in. Make sure your beacon goes through a function check properly, and you've got 100% power and you're ready to go for the season. Number 5, probe and shovel inspection. Make sure you know how to use this thing, and make sure you know how to use this thing. You should also be sure to pull out your shovel. Make sure that it's operating properly, make sure there's no bends, not sticking anywhere, and then make sure that your shovel blade still connects into the shaft properly. Also take the time to inspect your probe, make sure that you've got no broken parts, make sure that it's deploying properly. Number 6, pull a magic trick, make it snow, and then check your airbag. At the beginning of every season, be sure to test your canister from the previous year. Make sure that you repack your bag appropriately, make sure you reset the trigger, and then ultimately refill your canister and make sure that you put it in there properly. Number 7, check in on your medical supplies and figure out whether you're going to be running a rescue sled or just a standard tarp for the winter. Be sure to pull out your med kit, see if you need to restock any items in it, and then also know exactly what's in it and how to use it. Number 8, get your navigation show together on your phone. Another preseason item that I like to take care of is checking in on my phone, making sure that all my navigation apps are up to date, making sure that I have all the maps downloaded. Sometimes you change phones, sometimes you change software, sometimes you change navigation platforms. Make sure you're up to date before you head out into the field. Number 9, dial in your communications. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So in regards to your risk management around communications, be sure to go out and test your radios, make sure that they're working properly, and then make sure that you've programmed them all the same so that everybody has seamless communications once you're in the field. Again, test them before you go out into the field. It makes for a lot easier communications. Another important point on your communications is that your global outreach. So if you are using some type of satellite communicator, be sure to make sure it's charged, paired with your phone, and that it's working properly. Be certain to test these items before you go out into the field. Number 10, please follow the forecast daily. and apply it to your travel plan. Another important thing to do pre-season is to start referencing yourself to the Avalanche Center and their bulletins. The easiest way to do this is to subscribe to all of the forecasts that you'd like to receive. You don't even have to go looking for them in the morning. They're already sitting in your inbox waiting for you.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
While there's plenty of other things that you could also be doing to get prepared for the backcountry, that list ought to get you started. Thanks for the opportunity to share. Appreciate you making the time to watch. If you've got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you want to learn more, hit the big red button and subscribe. Be well.